Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this, like, a meet and greet? I wasn't... I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war. But a one-on-one chat with our great hero? That could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax!
All right, then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, St. Lolly?
I sense something strange in my...
Oh,
hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form? It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle. At the very least, we should remain.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Why holding hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else? Why holding hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else?
I'm not normally so suspicious of strangers, but at times like this, the safety of the tribes has to come first.
Fearless. Take it easy.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Oh, did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, that's weirdly precise. But wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's more than enough.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real? But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie.
Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, one day. If only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma. Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monster.
Where? Oh, still
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Adaptive frosting! The pinnacle of
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Things are about to get dicey. Mine to wield.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdre? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine.
I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler? Alright. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain, a terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? Ugh. You go ahead.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the
Yeah, I can tell from 3 days will definitely be enough time for my...
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I...
Ah, that's a good point. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a...
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss! Oh, but it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right! I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So,
What a weird situation. What is... Well, might as well mow these ones down. Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
so there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I...
So... Oh... Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon. We gotta go! Bye for now, Deirdre!
See ya, and please take care.
Fearless.
Don't worry. I'll make sure I find a way to get in touch. I mean, as long as you don't mind, that is.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
Took me goddamn 2 years to notice you can do this. Damn. Alright.
sent up quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated. I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomat.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about...
Dainsliff!
Fearless.
Take it easy.
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war.
Please don't mind him, Eon.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. Anyway, since you're old...
Sure thing. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be... Ugh. We thought... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Wow. Okay. Well, actually... Oh, and there's more! She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Yeah, that's right. Wait, wasn't his sister... Oh. gets it now. Still, that doesn't Sure. Also, what?
ダメだ。アビス教団にこれ以上時間を与えるわけにはいかない。
ダインとイオンソ？もしかして作戦会議か？すっかり仲良くなったみたいだな。おはよう2人とも。何話してたんだ？
ちょうど呼びに行こうと思ってたところだ。いい知らせがあるぜ。かがり木の民の伝達師からアビス教団のナタにおける本拠地を突き止めたって連絡があったんだ。大半の兵力はそこへ撤退したらしい。指揮の中枢もそこにあったみたいだ。怪人の都にな。
いかにもアビス教団が選びそうな場所だな。これって奴らもしかしたらお前の
ああ、
返事を待って情報が
私の考え。
問題ない。
一人で行くつもりか？
わかった。私は大万が一でじゃあ。
あ
あ。旅人。はあ、ダインのやつ。ここがアビス教団の本拠地か？
アビス教団は昔から潜伏と戦闘中は貴様のことを常に気にかけられるとは限らない。もしアビスの力で動く装置などに遭遇したら遠慮なく頼ってくれ。対処する。
ダインと一緒に戦うのは久しぶりだな。いや、お前の妹さんにも会えた。
観念しろ。
霊光の時間よ。烈風天界に沈め。
観念しろ。
世界を熱狂の渦に。
痛がっちゃいない。糸よ、工作せよ。
何度か一緒に拠点を攻めた時とは手応えが全然違うな。撤退どころか全力で。
本拠地の構造にこの戦い方。最初から生きて帰るつもりはない。望むところだ。つまらん小細工。
この手に。
せ
進化を遂げよ。素晴らしき真理。
ガンのように羽ばたけ。
観念しろ。叩き撃つ。
捕まえた。終わりね。撤収。満ち溢れよ。ちょっと。力よ。お披露目だ。光り輝くがいい。
大スレイブ、使命深いやつめ。アビスはどこにでもいる。逃れることができる。ましてや抗うなどとなおさら無駄な。
冷凍の時間よ。目も舌も満足させて。
この先は行き止まりか。だが未だに貴様の妹の気配はない。ここを全ているのは一体誰だ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
その通りだ。貴様らを狩る機会を一度と。
妹さんがいない。
我々を狩るか。同情を禁じ得ないな。長年我々を追い続け、やっとのこと。
煙に巻くようなその話し方、不快で仕方がない。貴様らにはまだ何か切り札がある。
わかりやすく言ってやろう。戦いへの勝利だけではない。姫様はすでに我々アビス教団密かに八神の国に侵入し、なた運命の食器を使って。
ってことはアビス教団が名園の主を。やばいぞ。
そうともダインスレイブ、お前に
ざれ言をつまらん。貴様の言は穴だらけだ。
そうだぞ。なんか感じ。そんな簡単に済むんならマービカや。
単刀直入に聞こう。
まったくそこまでよく考えてみるが。
さっき見た夢がどうも引っかかってね。
ノイズ。
地脈や八神の。そう。
ティレルには見えて俺には見えないまま。イアンサやシトラリと一緒にアビス教名園の主の近くにいた将兵の話では、運命の食器で地脈を再構築す。
何を思いついたのか知らないが、そんな馬鹿げた話この目で見ず。今やるべきことはただ一つ。目の前の往生際の悪い
捕まえた。終わりね。まだわからないのか。もはや争うことに意味。体ではさすがに厳しい。だが
片付いたか。これでアビス教団のさっきのことを考えてるのか。
なるほど。つまり貴様、俺はやはりカーン・ルイヤの復興が。俺はここに残って声と話し方にどこか覚えがあるとは思っていた。貴様もまた不死の呪いを受けたのか。
500年たとえおま私は
敬意などと
そう
俺は貴様を100度だって殺してやる。
100度も死の淵をさまようなど。
アビス教団の分だけだ。かつてカーン・ルイヤで起き
そうか。どうした昔話。
まさか貴様らの姫は
ああ、その通りだ。彼女の絶大なアビスの力がすでに削られていたことをそれでも彼女が一人で去ってだが私は信じている。この状況で我々が信じられるものなど
彼女を許すとは。この500もし貴様が騎士学院で俺に俺の行いはそれから本当はこんななど口にしたくないが同級生だった今さらこんなことを語っても何の意味もない。己の地位を守り偽りの名誉を保つために、
すまない。真摯に謝りたいとこ何も思い出せないのだ。本当にこの姿を見ろ。阿鼻記憶も心も精神もだがたとえそれがこのまま本当の自分を私が犯した罪については全て謝罪する。だから
なるほど、道理で。記憶とは人格を形作る根幹だからな。カーン・ルイヤでの過去。
ずいぶんいろいろと思い出し
貴様に語っ
そうか。
運命の食器。いえ、貴様ら一体何をした？
改めて謝罪するダインスレイブ。カーン・ルイヤの復興はまだなされ、地脈とは運命のだからアビス教団の者たち全員で記憶の断片を書き
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか？
その通りだ。500年の時を超えだが500年という年月。
そこで目をつけたのがこの俺か？
その通りだ。お前の記憶も多少はすり減っていようが、たとえ教団の全戦力をおとりにしよう。
俺をここへ誘い込み瞑想のいいだろう。俺の脳裏にあるわずかな記憶と運命の食器にすがりつき、
少なくともあの方にはこの戦いに参加する。
貴様らが崇める者のことはさておき、俺を欺いた報いにもう
烈風
ガンのように羽ばたけ。ティレルだ。よかった、まだいたんだな。
ティレルねえ、大丈夫？何かあった？
私たちは同じ世界の人間じゃない。そういうこと？
うん。俺は未来の世界にいる。
よかった。なら世界はちゃんと続いていくのね。じゃあカンルイヤ、私の国はどうなったの？やっぱりいいわ。聞かないでおく。未来がわからないからこそ頑張る力が生まれるの。私は信じてる。救世主様ならこの運命を変えてくれるって。たとえあなたの助けがなくても私は彼女を探しに行く。でもね、私にとってあなたは間違いなく救世主よ。全てを守り全てを変えられる人。でも残念、私たちは同じ時空にいないんだものね。そうだ、前から思ってたんだけど、あなたが一生懸命妹さんを探してるように妹さんもあなたを探してるかもしれないでしょ。だから何かあなたと会った証になるものをくれないかしら。妹さんを見つけた時にあなたが探してたって証明できるように。え？どうかした？
やっとわかった。時の失勢、イスタロトの影響だったんだ。そうじゃなければこの出会いは起こり得なかった。知ってたのは結果だけ。その過程をずっと知りたいと思ってた。500年前、カーン・ルイヤの最悪が始まったばかりの頃、私はカーン・ルイヤの姫として全力で抗おうとしていた。そんな時、この少女ティレルが訪ねてきたの。彼女は世界を救ってほしいと必死に頼み込んできた。けれど同時に私にお兄ちゃんのことも知らせてしまったの。お兄ちゃんが私を探してるって聞いて、驚きのあまりすぐには信じられなかったけど、スリープポットの鍵を見せられて本当だって分かった。どうかした？テイワットで目覚めた時、お兄ちゃんはそばにいなかった。この星のどこを探しても見つからなかったのに、よりによってあんなタイミングで。当時の私にとっては難しすぎる選択だった。すぐにでもお兄ちゃんに会いに行きたかったけど、カーン・ルイヤはもっと切実に私の救いを求めてた。分かってた。どっちを選んでもこの先ずっと後悔することになるって。罪悪感を抱えながらも私が選んだのはお兄ちゃんに会いに行く方。やっとのことで見つけた時、お兄ちゃんはまだ目覚めてもいなかった。スリープポットの鍵もちゃんとお兄ちゃんの元にあった。わけが分からず混乱したけど、考えてる暇なんてなかった。すぐにお兄ちゃんを連れて逃げるしか。ここからはお兄ちゃんも知ってるはず。500年もの間ずっと疑問だった。でもまさかこんな偶然が重なって答えにたどり着くなんて思わなかったよ。500年後の私の行動が全ての元凶だったなんて、私への皮肉なの、イスタロト。まだ。でも最も重要な一歩は踏み出せたよ。カーン・ルイヤの地脈がやっと完成したの。テイワットの地脈は天理によって固定されていて、増やすことも置き換えることもできないってことは最初から分かってた。でもナタにある八神の国だけは例外みたいで、ずっと気になってたの。そこで私はアビス教団を率いてナタに陽動作戦。残念ながら八神の国は特殊で、新たな地脈。それで八神の許可を得て、一輪のインテイワットの花を基盤に500年前のカーン・ルイヤを再現した空間を生み出して、今の時空が重なり合ってたからこそお兄ちゃんもティレルに出会えた。その後、全ての教団の信者たちの瞑想と思い出によって現在の時空に重ねられたカーン・ルイヤは次第に記憶を素材に重ね合わせた空間をテンプレートにして、運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。今私が手にしているのは新世界の座標図そのもの。運命の食器によって紡ぎ出され絡み合うのは新カーン・ルイヤの地脈。 かつてカーン・ルイヤと呼ばれた国はここから再び生まれ変わるの。いつか必ずこれを受け入れられる空間を見つけてみせる。500年前カーン・ルイヤに来たばかりの頃、私は全ての記憶を失ってた。カーン・ルイヤの姫として王宮で長い時を過ごしている間にやっと少しずつ思い出したの。お兄ちゃんのことも含めてね。カーン・ルイヤで過ごしたあの時間を否定できない。私にとってカーン・ルイヤは第二の故郷なの。だからこそ罪悪感が胸に重くのしかかってる。でもそれだけが理由じゃない。それ以上に重要なのは天理と対等に対話するための資格を得ること。そのためには一つの世界が必要なの。お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。私もそう。でも今回は何としてもお兄ちゃんを止めてみせる。500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。私もそう。でも今回は何としてもお兄ちゃんを止めてみせる。
なぜかわからないけど、蛍の言ってることはどこか他人事みたいだ。蛍、その計画は本当に俺たちにとって意味のあるものなのか？
最初から全部私とお兄ちゃんだけの問題。さようならお兄ちゃん。旅の終点で二人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
我らが英雄のご帰化。主力部隊が戦場。お、どうした？浮かない顔だな。
詳しいことはオイラもわからないけど、旅人がティレルと手をつないだし、必死で近くを探したんだけど、気づいたら元の場所に旅人がいた。すごく悲しそうな顔で。は
あ、なんとなくわかる。妹さんのことでしょ。夢の中で八神と話して。
妹さんに会えたのか？なんでオイラに一番に教えてくれなか
君の妹本当にすごいことしちゃったのね。それよりも驚いたのは八神がそれを許したってことよ。八神から理由も聞いてきたんだけど、アビスとの戦争の時マービカ様とナタの文化や人々の記憶を第一に守る。そして今回運命の食器を見た八神は、彼女は君の妹さんのやり方が第三の合理的な
国全体を保存。
それで八神は運命の食器が今のナタに、ただ追加条件さあ、
ま、と、私は八神様を絶対的に信頼してる。出てる？そうだろ旅人。さあ、一緒に北条の国に戻ろうぜ。ボレソもいるだろうし、今回はしっかりもてなすからな。
お？そっとしときなさい、イアンサ。君みたいなタイプにはちょっと理解しがたいかもしれないけど、人って時々一人になることでエネルギーを回復できることもあるのよ。
旅人。
Fearless. Fearless.
Supposed to be a glitch here. Sorry, man.